guys, so stay with me while I tell you a very interesting story. As interesting as the story may sound, I hope you might learn one or two lessons from it. So while I was in the university, there is this guy, I'm not going to call his name because for privacy purposes. There's this guy, I think when I was in 100 level, he was in 300 level as at that time. So people knew this guy as someone who loves women a lot. Before I continue my story, so yeah, I used to be a makeup artist about 5 years ago. Oh, that's been a long time though. So let's see if I can still draw a perfect brow. I already carved my eyebrow this morning, so let's see if I can still draw a perfect brow while I continue my story. So this particular guy, he always liked to be with women. Anywhere you see him, you will see women around him. So something happened one day. Don't worry, stay tuned, you're going to like this story. When he took a girl to his room, as usual, this story is a real life story. In fact, this guy was staying in the same lodge I was staying, so yeah, it's a story I saw with my own eyes. So he took this girl into his room, and then the next minute we started hearing screams. Before I tell you why we are hearing screams, take note of this. This guy used to beat these girls up. Like, these girls he carried into his room, he beats them up. I don't know the reason why, but he just beats them up. And then our hostel president then has warned him severally, because these girls have come to report that, see, hostel president, this guy has been beating us. Even as our hostel president then warned these girls, stop going. It's as if this guy used jazz, they carry these girls. You'll still see them with him the next day, and you'll be wondering, these girls, are you really using your clear eye, or is something after you? Because I myself then, I didn't just get what the problem is. I felt that thing wasn't happening with their clear eyes, because if it was, how will someone be beating you, hitting you, and then you still go back to that person? Why? So back to why he was screaming. So when we heard the screams from his room, at first when we heard the scream, we don't know it was from his room until he ran out. And then when he ran out, now people were asking him, why are you screaming? What's the problem? The girl he carried, probably he might have tried to hit that one too, and then the girl beat him. This girl gave this guy injuries. She beat him to stupor. Everybody were laughing, but everybody then started laughing at the guy and be like, you've gotten the medicine, you've gotten the dose of your own medicine. Everybody was saying, yes, that's good for you, that's good for you. That day passed. This guy still didn't stop the nonsense he was doing. So let's fast forward to this particular day that something happened. So this guy went in with a classmate of mine. This girl was my classmate. At first, when I saw that girl entering this guy's room, I quickly chatted her up and asked her, what are you going in there to do? She said, why am I asking her such questions? I told her, please, if you know what is good for you, just leave this moment, because you're not going to like the outcome. This girl refused to listen to me. She kept on sending me hate messages. I think I tried. For someone who has not touched an eyebrow for like 5 years now, I think I did good, even though it might not be so perfect. She went into that room. I think probably I slept off because I didn't want to keep trying to convince her, since she didn't want to listen. I slept off. So I think about 30 minutes when I slept, my roommate woke me up and was like, I should get up. I'm hearing screams to be roasted. We thought that maybe it was the normal, then the area I was really bad. There were robbery and everything going on at that moment. So at that moment I thought that, I was telling my roommates, let's lock up, let's hide. I hearing people talking in the hostel, and then I said, okay, let's go down and see what's happening. Look and behold, I saw this girl stripped naked. Her side of the story, she said that the guy wanted to use her for ritual. Maybe you just listen to me. Maybe it was God trying to speak through me to tell you, to warn you. What if that thing the guy wanted to do was successful? They gathered boys and they went into this guy's room, and they found out that the guy ran away. But then they found a lot of devilish things in his room. So now imagine that this my classmate. Imagine that something happened. There are a lot of lessons to learn from this story. Of things are going on in universities now. Carry the aura of God around you wherever you are. Guys, I backed out of that hostel because of this. Women are vulnerable to a lot of things. So guys, thank you for staying with me. I hope you loved it, and I hope I got these brows correctly. Makeup artist in the room, judge me from 1 to 10. Bye.